16, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Sanders now to the air right away. And incomplete to open things up. You look at this Niner defense. They played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And this is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing, Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Cut 19. Let's go now. Drag him.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Niner defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud of being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
2nd and 5. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when, as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, often to great success.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up second down. The Niners at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 45 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At their own 19-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Viking 18. Warriors 7, 60 Nazareth 18, Pioneer. Go.
Sanders. And that That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. To throw is Sanders. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60.
Here's Sanders. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
60 Bison.
Sanders once more. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they work this out past the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 7-7, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Okay, ready?
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Ready? Rocco 80.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 40-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
4th down.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Browns drive about to get started.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception.
And all the way in. Touchdown. Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 54 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
49ers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Can't get away, and he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got that right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Wolf on now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Browns 21, 49ers 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
At the 35-yard
So now
line.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hawk 70. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Cup 19.
Sanders to throw. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the 49ers are going to get the football back at their own 17. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that one going to come up short, low throw.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively. Than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Okay, break. Here we go. Start. 40, 70, nothing, 19, 18, Pioneer.
Throwing, Sanders. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this one is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19, Hawks, 70 Rangers, 19 tight.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
17 yards. That's good.
Buffalo 7-69.
Now Sanders. He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
We'll swing this out to Judkins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Quinshon Judkins.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Connects with Kittle underneath. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
12 yards. And the 49er first down.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. Down to the 10.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
43 yards.
And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Sanders.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
From the shotgun, Sanders. This will be caught. Judy. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Hawk 70, 79 bro.
Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Judkins.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Stop Cowboy, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw is Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Niners are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And a short pickup here as they'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.